Welcome back to another Big Boy Breakfast. Today I got beans, eggs, and a jalapeno right here. It looks a little weird on the camera. Right here, got a big old jalapeno for that vitamin C because I'm sick of y'all not watching my videos. But yeah, eggs and beans are some of the... Here's someone knocking out. I'll be right back. I think you should just eat healthier food, but it's all a plot by the deep state. They want you to eat good and get healthy and stop being so damn chubby and join the military. Don't listen to them. I'm coming in here to give you some food knowledge. You got eggs because they're good, have 13 micronutrients that are essential. Beans because they help you. You got jalapenos because they're spicy and bright just because I like some bright. Okay? Yep. But don't listen to me. Actually, you don't want to be eating this because the deep state. Lullaby rhyme, beans, they're wonderful fruit. The more you eat, the more you toot. The more you toot, the better you feel. Beans for every meal. Why else would the deep state say that? They want you to be strong. They want you to be healthy. They want you to eat healthy so that way you join the military and die for their deep state causes while they're deep in the state doing deep things with their deepness. That was weird. There was just someone at the door in like some kind of suit just saying, just talking about nonsense for some reason. I felt like he was just trying to keep me there just to run down his clock or something. I don't know. What? Well, I'm hungry. I'm going to eat it anyway. Joining the military. And if you think that you might be interested in doing that, then give this video a watch and, just to get some more perspective. Don't listen to just me. Watch other videos. Talk to your recruiter. Make sure you fact check them. My recruiters were great. Shout out to them. You need to ensure that it is the right fit for you because it's a culture shock. You're probably used to just like do whatever you want, just Hawaiian time or on that LA time. I don't know. No, you cannot do that. It is be here when we tell you, how we tell you, dress in the clothes that we want you to dress in. It is a culture shock, but just make sure it's the right fit for you because once you're in, you're in. And the only way out is by doing something really bad that could possibly affect you for the rest of your life. And you don't want that. You're trying to build your future up. Speaking from experience, if you're coming from like a low income background or you didn't really know what to do and you didn't do great in school, you were feeling some type of way, and you kind of like squandered your educational years and now you don't have any prospects for college, this might be an option for you. Just recognize that it is a commitment, but it will help you give you like a stepping stool to go from like a lower income threshold to a mid to sometimes high income threshold, depending on how you utilize your time in the military. With that, you want to ensure that you choose a job that will translate well into civilian life. Like with me, I was a desk jockey. I just did kind of some office stuff. I was a pogue. Some of the nerds will call it, and I call, you know who I'm talking about when I say nerd, combat janitors. Yeah, you can be infantry. You can do kick down doors, do all the cool guy stuff, jump out of helos, do all that. But then whenever, you're like 35 and your knees are dusted, what can you do at that point other than a desk job, So make sure you take care of your body. Choose a job that will translate, into the civilian life. It could be legal. It could be medical. It could be government contracting, intelligence work. Depending on where you go, there are opportunities to further your military career and taking courses and classes. You can do air assault. You can try to do like ranger school depending on your unit and like how motivated you are, but you have to be ready for that, so you can further like your army experience by doing those courses if they are available to you. Yeah, just choose a job that you will somewhat enjoy. The little pros and cons. So like when you were in free housing and food, that's great. Only thing, sometimes they suck. Where I was stationed at, it was pretty solid. I couldn't complain. It was free. All that income you get, like that's pretty much disposable income unless you got obligations elsewhere. Don't spend it all. So take advantage of that free housing and that free food. Save your money. Yeah, go out and have fun. Go with your buddies, go hang out. Something for all you meatheads out there. You're basically getting paid to work out. Only thing is it's probably a formation PT where you do it with your unit, and they go. I'm gonna provide an example. Oh, sorry, I got a bad back. Yeah. I can't do all those exercises because of my back. But yeah, formation PT I enjoyed it. I like working out with other people, but I know some people who hated it. And you will have time to work out on your own, depending on how efficient your unit is. Hopefully you don't get a unit that's like, you're going to stay here until I tell you to go when there's nothing to do. My unit was fantastic. I loved my time in the Army, to be honest. I love the people that I met, the relationships that I fostered, my leadership, all fantastic. But that varies. Think of it kind of like it's like it's an organization. So like everywhere you go, the smaller parts of the organization are ran differently, and so you kind of got to just be aware of that. And it's not a one size fits all kind of thing, but also it will provide structure to your life if you feel like you're in kind of like a chaotic kind of free fall and you're afraid of how you're going to land, whether on your feet or on your ass. It could help, provide you with some stability and a little bit of comfort. You get some of that camaraderie, however you say that word. I can never say it right. Get that sense of brotherhood or sisterhood, and just like that, you just unite to accomplish the mission. That is what you're there for. That's what we are all there for, to accomplish the mission. Doesn't matter who you are, what you look like, what you believe in, who you kiss, what you do, who you worship. We are all brothers and sisters in arms. Yeah, sometimes the mission can get a little overbearing, or sometimes leadership's overbearing and they're a bit too invasive on your private life, but but just remember, it's not going to be forever if that does happen. So yeah, but honestly, I feel like the brotherhood and sisterhood overcomes the overbearingness that might sometimes happen. But also here's some benefits, right? Well, benefits like GI Bill, the VA home loan, tuition assistance while you're active duty, TRICARE, that's free healthcare. Depending on where you're at, it might be a little doo-doo, but free healthcare, buddy. Let's go. Yeah, so you're in. While you're in, you can do your tuition assistance. Once you rank up and you're able to move out of the barracks and you're authorized, or you get married, you can they give you actually a basic allowance for housing, which depending on where you're at is some extra non-taxed money that you can use to like live off base with your spouse or your family. And it's actually pretty substantial depending on where you're at. Obviously, it should be. The housing market's insane. Let's see, GI Bill when you're out. I think you serve like 36 months. It'll pay for all your classes. It'll pay for, another basic allowance for housing and stuff like that. And class supplies, I believe. It's good. And if you get injured, if you get hurt from the military, or like it exasperates a previous injury or anything like that, another benefit is you can apply for VA disability. And honestly, I think it's a misnomer. I think it should be more so like compensation, because some people who receive compensation don't have like an outward disability. And there's a lot of like invisible disabilities. Yes. Like mental health stuff, a lot of like joint aches and pains. Sometimes it's hard for people to move. Like with me, I got my lower back. Oof, it's immobilizing at times, and it sucks. There's sometimes I get close to tears, and I feel like I'm a tough dude. That's, I think, really all I kind of have. A pretty basic list. I can go further in depth, but I try to keep it general. So that way you want different perspectives. I don't want to make you like sway one way or the other by like trying to like talk it up or talk it down. I'm just giving you general knowledge and some of my experience, just a little bit, because it's good to get a lot of different perspectives, and then develop your own from those as well. You learn from others. That's how we're on top as a species, baby. We won. So if you think this video was somewhat helpful, or want me to go further in depth or anything like that, yeah, let me know. And I hope y'all have a fantastic day.